What is up, guys? Dashing here for episode 435 of Community Universe Mode and edition number 115 of Monday Night Fusion. Again, as always, of course, in preparation, my fine feathered friends, for this Sunday's Dark Carnival pay-per-view event. But what is up, everybody? Big Goat, Echo, Topher, Crispy. You know what? That Elimination Chamber match was 10 out of 10, top 3, best of all time, and yeah, ooh-ah. But am I right, Echo? The big dog? Nobody else deserves it better. Vintage Echo. I feel like that's the only way that you should watch CMV. But here we go. My fine feathered friends jumping right into the action for CMV's flagship show. Getting it underway with the one and only Bison, the Barbarian, making his way out onto the stage from the back. And again, guys, indeed it is this Sunday, the 3rd annual CMV Dark Carnival pay-per-view event. Of course, a Fusion exclusive show with some huge matches on it. Stacked card from top to bottom. In the main event, Paul Devine challenges Hayden. X-Gen Brothers wage war for the CMV Undisputed Championship. A Money in the Bank ladder match goes down, as well as the collision between Damian and Ryan Kent to find us the next #1 contender for the Undisputed Championship. Much, much, much more, guys. In tonight's main event, a long-awaited collision, guys. Believe it or not, I checked the record books. I went through the first time ever tonight in our main event. It is going to be Ryan Kent and world champion Hayden one-on-one. The trash talk has been spewed over the years between the two. Finally, they are going to come They are going to come head-to-head in our main event of the evening. Of course, as voted by you guys, poll on the website last week asked who you would like to see face Hayden. Kent winning by a landslide. Bison in the ring and ready to go. As you can see, he was accompanied by Travis King and the current Mr. Money in the Bank, Pride of Scotland, Jacob Ziegler. This, of course, is just the beginning of his punishment. It will continue this Sunday at Dark Carnival when he is forced to defend his briefcase against 5 other superstars in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Those 5 other superstars being Azriel, Harry Heenan, Matseo Hume, Harvey Hastings, and Chris Diamond. Heenan, Hume, Hastings, and Diamond going to be in action tonight in a fatal 4-way. Azriel, the only one with the night off. And of course, Jacob Ziegler forced to defend his case in that scenario after simply being in the wrong place at the wrong time when he knocked on Johnny Sampson's office door last week. We know Sampson has been going through a tough time, losing his mind with this whole Schmitty situation. Hey, what up, Soul and Dynamic? I can't wait for it, too. First time ever. Ooh, itchy nose right here. Ooh, mama. As the matchup gets underway, big time. Bison just flinging Ziegler overhead with that belly-to-belly suplex. Oh, nose, please chill. Oh, waist side slam now out of the corner by the CMV veteran. And of course, the Barbarian and King, their ringside, will be in action this Sunday when they both take on Schmitty individually in back-to-back matches. Schmitty also in competition tonight, guys, taking on Josh Wolf, actually, no holds barred. The punishments by General Manager Johnny Sampson continue against Schmitty here tonight, and on to this Sunday. He takes on Travis King in an anything goes match, and then if he survives that, somehow he has to face Bison inside of lethal lockup. a new match concept to CMV. We saw the first ever a couple months ago on Unmatched. It's a steel cage, no escaping, no pinfalls, and no submissions. The only way to win is by knockout. I simply don't know how Schmitty, if he makes it out tonight and into Dark Carnival this Sunday, just what kind of game plan, if there even is one, to handle King and Bison back-to-back. Schmitty's beaten King and Bison these past couple months individually. Of course, they beat him a couple weeks ago in a handicap match, but back-to-back in 2 grueling matches, I just don't see how it's possible, even for someone like the Game Changer. Oh, and got a tweet here, guys, from Harvey Hastings, our first tonight, and just I'm about to read it off. Matter of time by Bison. It's from Harvey Hastings, guys. He says, your case will be my case, and I will kick your head in. Yeah, the Money in the Bank briefcase has certainly had quite a lifespan, but wait a minute. Bison had Ziggler in big time trouble, but the Pride of Scotland escapes whatever the big man was going for there and decides to do the swag walk. Not the perfect time to do that. Catapult European uppercut. The briefcase, of course, was originally won by Matt Devious back at Ascendant 6 months ago. Then Ziggler defeated Devious for the briefcase, and now the odds, less than a 25% chance Ziggler has to win the briefcase, retain the briefcase this Sunday at Dark Carnival. And he's in there with 5 hand-picked opponents by Samson, 5 incredibly challenging opponents. It'll be Ziggler's 3rd Money in the Bank ladder match, guys, which actually Ziggler is setting history for most Money in the Bank ladder match appearances this Sunday. He will. And the only other person who has experience in Money in the Bank of the 6 is Azrael. For Heenan, Hume, Hastings, and Diamond, it'll be their first Money in the Bank ladder matches and their first ladder matches, period, in their CMV careers, as Ziggler was able to escape that spear you saw, now mounting Bison and unloading with these wicked punches. The Barbarian doing a well enough job protecting himself, but surely a couple of those got through. Now Ziggler with a desperation pin, just plopping into the cover, hooking that leg, though. There's that veteran instinct, the former 2-time Anarchy champion and tag team champion, not able to get the job done there, though. Wasting absolutely no time. Ziggler with his foot to the pedal, but a counter by Bison, as Ziggler may have been looking for the pedigree, or perhaps the crossface, the Hollywood hold. Nice DDT right there by Ziggler. In the meantime, going to take down the big man, allow him to catch his breath. Of course, guys, we are coming off of the 3rd annual CMV Tag Team Cup this past Saturday. What an event it was. A new United States champion crowned, as Paul Devine losing in his home country. Pierre Thompson, the new champion. And currently a poll on the website is asking, well, wait a minute. Bison drop toe hold, now the Barbarian, he's got it locked in. Iron Maiden is locked in. Out of nowhere, the Barbarian looks to force Mr. Money in the Bank to submit. This might be the last night I can call Ziggler Mr. Money in the Bank. Oh. Ziggler survives somehow, refusing to tap, and Bison not having enough left in the tank to keep it held in any longer. Look at Ziggler, desperate, trips up the big man, unloads with these right hands. Now a pin. Only a 1 count. As I was saying, though, a poll on our website is asking which match you would like to see added to the pre-show this Sunday. And I checked, it was actually a tie between the Anarchist versus Blood and Stone, or Alistair Knox versus Pierre Thompson in a non-title match. But of course, Paul Devine got to be reeling after that defeat, but he had best be ready. He has tonight off in preparation for this Sunday, challenging Hayden for the Undisputed Championship. That should be one hell of a match, but Hayden does not. Hayden in action on our main event, first time ever against Ryan Kent. And of course, the Tag Team Cup, what a tournament that was, with the Ballers Club, guys. Chris Diamond and Rob Cross coming out victorious, and tradition kept up as they then defeated the ATL inside of a steel cage to win the Fusion Tag Team titles. New Fusion Tag Team Champions, guys. And earlier today, news coming out of General Manager Johnny Simpson's office, the ATL have cashed in their rematch clause, still unbeaten technically, unpinned and unsubmitted, I'll say. They've lost via countout, and then in the steel cage, the Ballers Club won via escaping. But the ATL will get their rematch this Sunday, guys, and it will actually be Rob Cross and Chase Henderson defending the titles, because the Ballers Club are using the Freebird rule. We know that Chris Diamond will be busy with Money in the Bank, wants to be 100% for that, so he's passing it off to Chase Henderson. So Cross and Henderson of the Ballers Club will defend the titles this Sunday against the ATL. Botchplex by Ziegler. He's finished off a lot of matches with this. Can he defeat the big man? But no. Just a 2 count. Oh, and there's vintage weird-ass glitch there by 2K as Ziegler looks right into the eyes of Travis King, who just stares back at him blankly. Yeah, Bison's won like 2 or 3 matches since returning. He beat, Spear! Vintage Bison. He beat Zach Smith, and then he actually beat Andrew Briggs before Sacrifice. Hook to the jaw, countered by Ziegler. And Schmitty a couple of weeks ago, even though it was by count out, there's a fucking gnat in here flying around my head. Bison going for the pin here. What a matchup to kick off the show. An absolutely stacked card here tonight. Josh Wolf and Schmitty, no holds barred. 8-man tag action later on tonight. Light heavyweight champion Matt Devious and the Brass Ring Club taking on Percy Simmons, Shindig Shebang, and Jay Davis. We know this Sunday Jay Davis will challenge Devious for the light heavyweight. Jay Davis been very impressive since returning at the top of the month. Nice counter there by the big man. Oh, some cheeky lag. Forearm smash though. Gotta respect Ziegler here. He is giving it to Bison, and look at the power of the pride of Scotland. Bison, guys, 300 plus pounds of pure muscle. Ziegler held him up there for a good 10 seconds before dropping him down. And now out of the corner, Ziegler. Look at that, seal the deal with the Claymore, but Bison saw it coming. Travis King very happy about that. Alley, oh my God. And there's the swag walk. That's an appropriate time to do that, Ziegler. Not like you did earlier in the match. Now clotheslining Bison right out of the ring. That alley-oop bomb, though. Travis King helping out his associate to pretty much left and right hand of general manager Johnny Sampson. Travis King cannot lay hands on Ziegler, though, or he will cause a disqualification. Better watch out, King. Getting pretty close there. Count of 3, but well, hello? Ref? Travis King just put his hands on, I mean, he didn't like hit him or hurt him, but still he put his hands on Ziegler. That alone should have been a disqualification if you ask me, but Murphy's the official. He's going to keep things going. And another alley-oop bomb by Ziegler. Oh yeah, go, oh wait a minute, second time, botchplex by Ziegler. Quinn Bell somewhere watching with a smile on her face. She might not be smiling so much this Sunday, though, when her bae is in that 6-man ladder match. You saw Travis King distracted the ref there for a moment. Bison now with a belly-to-belly, just releasing Ziegler overhead. And now Bison lighting up the shot. This could be it a second time. Locking in the Iron Maiden, the Barbarian, putting all of his weight down on Ziegler's back, wrenching on the head. Ziegler's got a tap. There's no way he can survive again. Are you kidding me? Wow. That just shows Ziegler's heart. But look at him. He is completely out of it, guys. He didn't tap, but he's unconscious. If I were Bison, I'd go for the pin. Waste a little bit of time, but now he's going to do just that. There we go. Hooks the leg, excuse me. What the hell was that? Only a 2 count for the Barbarian, guys. What a great matchup. This has been very back and forth, but no! Bison. Ziegler hasn't even recuperated from the second one. Now a third time. Iron Maiden locked in. There's no way, Ziegler. You got a big match this Sunday. Yeah, there we go. Ziegler is forced to tap. What up, 702? What up, Bateman? The love of my life, just in time to see this matchup come to an end. Bison submitting Jacob Ziegler with a third Iron Maiden. What a hard-hitting opening matchup here on Fusion number 115. This will teach anyone not to mess with Johnny Sampson. And the punishment ain't even over for Ziggler. This Sunday, he has to defend his briefcase against 5 other men in a Money in the Bank ladder match. While Bison picks up some momentum before his match with Schmitty this Sunday inside of Lethal Lockup. Also, go. I know. I wasn't bored. If you watch the whole thing, like halfway through, I was like, I talked about how I don't know if I was actually going to commentate or not. I was like, oh, I'm not going to actually commentate. I'm just going to say things, every now and again, here and there. I'll just like chip in and, give my thoughts. But then, of course, now here we are. Yeah, originally I wasn't even actually going to commentate. It's going to like be like, oh, ooh, hee hee, whoa. Oh, big trouble just in time to see that win for Bison. And what up, gamer, my friend? Tell him to get a core. Bateman, you're a season 4 veteran, all right? You don't deserve a heart just yet. All right, my friend. Show rolling in 702 to answer your question. Fucking Universe Mode plopped a promo in. So we're actually going to be hearing from Logan Hale later on tonight. But, so I had to switch some things around. But the rest of the card going to go as was posted on the site, Discord, and Twitter, etc., elsewhere, what have you. What up, JT, my friend? It's nice to have you drop by. As we get ready for our second matchup of the evening, the show kicking off with a great match between Ziggler and Bison. We're picking up the victory now. How will Ziggler fare this Sunday? Can he do the impossible when he makes history, I should say. I guess sets could work there, but coming the superstar with most Money in the Bank ladder match experience. Less than a 25% chance, guys. We'll see Heenan, Hume, Hastings, and Diamond in a fatal 4-way elimination match. We are third matchup. But first, a debut coming your way as Jay Money makes his way over to the flagship show, Monday Night Fusion. He did have a couple of matches earlier this season over on Unmatched. I believe he was unbeaten, if I remember correctly. I think he only had like 2 or 3 matches, but now here on Fusion, and Jay Money's certainly not getting a walk in the park. General Manager Johnny Simpson throwing a big challenge at him right out of the gate in the form of Alistair Knox, a former Rising Star and Anarchy champion who was traded to Monday Night Fusion last week from Genesis, of course. Yeah, Logan Hale just robbed the ring time, cut some time off of the co-main event. Got something on his mind, though. He's been given the opportunity to address the CM Universe a little bit later on in the show. But here is our first look, ladies and gentlemen, at J Money. Time to see what he can get done here in the big time where the big boys play. And again, guys, Alistair Knox traded here to Monday Night Fusion. Actually began his career last season on Fusion before being drafted to Genesis. But that little trade last week between Samson and Cass has put him back here on Monday nights. Alistair Knox could be given a huge opportunity if the CM Universe see it fit to take on United States Champion Pierre Thompson this Sunday in a non-title match on the Dark Carnival pre-show. I believe I remember you saying that too, Echo. Something tells me that Paul Devine will be rooting for Hayden later on in our main event, though. Not only because they're, friends, they're brothers, even though they're opponents this Sunday, but also because Paul Devine has a pretty deep hatred for Ryan Kent way back when another life seasons ago. Ryan Kent was actually a part of X-Gen 2, but he turned on them. And a tweet here, guys, from Jay Davis says, I'm well aware of my opponents tonight, but not so much the guys on my team. Who's Shindig Shebang? Jay Davis going to be paired with the tag team known as Shindig Shebang, Jimmy Gimmick and Shanaz Andoni. And Percy Simmons as well to take on Matt Devious and the Brass Ring Club. Yo, what up, Seth? I believe, right? Seth Royce there. Welcome, my friend. Good to have you. Good to have you. Ryan Kent did nothing wrong. Hey, what up, Big Vic? Nice to drop in as we get ready for our second matchup of the evening. J Money in the ring, ready for his debut. Here comes his opponent, the ominous Alistair Knox, a former Rising Star and Anarchy champion, has only been defeated 3 times this season, twice by Lance Martini and once by Chris Andrews. Of course, last time we saw Knox was at CyberSlam last Sunday. Now a part of the Fusion roster. Once again, Alistair Knox looking to bury some young talent tonight, or will J Money prove his worth as a part of the Fusion roster? We are about to find out. J Money, Alistair Knox, one-on-one. Referee Murphy going to ring that bell. Let's get it on. Right out of the gate, you can see J Money has a little bit of a size advantage on Alistair Knox. Not much, a couple of inches max, but also a little bit beefier, a little bit thicker, if you will. Alistair Knox very slim, but don't let his size fool you deadly, especially in the submission game. You do not want to get caught in censorship, that deep guillotine choke. Hopefully J Money did his homework of taunting and mocking Alistair Knox already out of the gate. Is J Money stomping a hole? And Alistair Knox here, now what is he doing? Lining up the shot. Money going hard in the motherfucking paint. Right out of the gate. Again, J Money, earlier this season competing on Unmatched a handful of times. I do believe he was unbeaten. I might be wrong. I have to go back and actually check, but either way, looking to start anew here on Fusion. No, nice catchphrase there by Knox, though. Going to finally give him the upper hand. Stomp now to the gut as he locks in a modified crossface. That's it is. Nice call by referee Murphy. Forced to break the hold is Knox. What? No. Ryan Kent. Whoa. I was looking at the chat. Alistair Knox with a Hell's Gate being applied. Oh, what a reversal. Right. Wait, are you talking about Sean Kent or Ryan Kent. I think you're talking about Ryan Kent. Ryan Kent debuted a long time before Chris Andrews did, not just a couple of months. Ryan Kent debuted just a couple of months before Ascendance 2. He debuted, I'm pretty sure he debuted in the Royal Rumble, the second annual CMV Royal Rumble. So that was years before Britt debuted in CMV. What a combo right there by J Money. Now it's the second turnbuckle. The rookie beckoning for Knox to rise up to his feet. Definitely a challenge, but what a win this would be for J Money here in his debut. Just a nice backflip out of the corner there, I guess, showing us his athleticism. Now a cheeky chest bump. Irish whip it in the corner, back up and out right to the side of the head. Looking for a fisherman's neckbreaker. It looks like drilling him right into the canvas. Yeah, only 3 people have ever escaped from censorship, as Aleister Knox going to ham with the subs in this one. He's already locked in a crossface, Hell's Gate, and now a Rings of Saturn. I guess getting J Money ready for the censorship. You see Jay was favoring his arm, even though he was able to escape. That is not good news. Like I was saying, only 3 people have ever escaped censorship. Lance Martini, Dave Turner, and Chris Andrews at CyberSlam last Sunday. Straight jacket German suplex. J Money, smart as he rolls out to the apron there, knows that the ropes are going to protect him. I don't know exactly what Aleister Knox's game plan is here, just going up to the second turnbuckle to mock J Money. Jay trying to recuperate. Aleister Knox now rolling to the outside. Money going to join him. Right into the knee goes J Money face first. Busted wide open. Welcome to Monday Night Fusion, Jay. Fusion. Brought to a vertical base now and back to the ring. Aleister Knox, and sensed that the end is nigh. Elbow right to that open wound. It is not looking too great if your name is J Money right about now here, folks. Aleister going to unload with the knees, the kicks, the back elbows, the strikes. So nasty. Drops down to one knee. You see that Aleister a little bit tired. The gas tank is running on empty. Going to try to finish things off here. If he gets J Money down to the canvas, it might be as good as over unless Money can get a rope break. He's right there. Can he get a rope break? Can he reach out his arm to get the rope breaker? Will he tap? Will J Money tap in his CMV debut? Can he escape? Can he get a rope break? Got the censorship locked in deep. Oh, Aleister Knox lets go. I don't think that counts as an escape, though. Because Money was not escaping. Aleister Knox forced to release the hold. I guess didn't have enough stamina to keep it locked in any longer. Now Money with a crimson mask, trying to bounce back. German suplex and what a clothesline. Big Brit fan. Now it is Aleister who's in big time trouble, or maybe not for so long. Desperation pin here by the former Rising Star and Anarchy champion. Only gets a 1 count. Irish Whipper to the corner now. J Money from behind. Looking to keep the offense on lock. Super kick as Knox all tied up there in the corner. You see J Money just as tired. Both these men are drained. This has been a hard-hitting matchup, but now J Money looking to be victorious in his CMV debut. Over the top, though, whatever he was going to try for, Aleister Knox having none of it. Obviously, he's done his homework as well. Snapmare there. J Money bleeding like a stuffed pig. He's going to need stitches, win or lose. 1916, lifting reverse DDT by Aleister Knox, keeping the pressure on. Now lifting Money up to his feet. Ducks a clothesline, but going to get it anyhow. Nice reversal by Money. Not done just yet. Face to face they stand. Tries for a hook to the jaw. Knox again with that reversal game. Locked down here. Back and forth they go, tip for tat, and J Money looking to take an old school pile driver. A maneuver that was banned for a short while here in CMV. And that just might do it for J Money to be victorious in his debut. 1, 2, no, only a 2 count. Jay Money through the blood with his hands on his hips, wondering what the hell do I got to do to keep this guy down. Jay Money certainly getting one hell of a welcome to Monday Night Fusion neckbreaker by Alistair Knox, keeping the pressure on that head. Looking to wear him down, just chip away slowly but surely. Alistair Knox is taking time. He gets Jay Money down. There it is, middle of the ring, censorship locked in. Censorship is locked in again, and Jay Money is forced to submit. Welcome to the big leagues, Jay Money. Put up one hell of a fight, but it is Knox who's gonna bury some young talent here. Hard-hitting back-and-forth confrontation between Money and Alistair Knox. Came close a couple of times to the rookie, but Alistair was having none of it. Picking up the victory in his return to Monday Night Fusion. We'll have to wait to see if Jay Money can bounce back from this. Alistair Knox has arrived, putting the Fusion locker room on notice with that emphatic victory. The action continuing up next, guys. Fatal 4-way elimination match. All right, my friends. Third matchup of the evening, of course, on the road to this Sunday's Dark Carnival pay-per-view event, the Fusion exclusive pay-per-view. Going to be going down an absolutely stacked card from top to bottom. One of the biggest attractions being the Money in the Bank ladder match. We saw the current Money in the Bank holder, Jacob Ziegler, in action at the top of the show, taking a devastating loss at the hands of Bison. Now we see Azrael, of course, getting the night off. Going to be well rested before this Sunday, but it is Harvey Hastings, Matseo Yu, and Perry Heaton and to be in action, all looking for some momentum as they try to become Mr. Money in the Bank this Sunday. Harvey Hastings, Perry Heaton, and Chris Diamond, of course, just getting off a flight this past Saturday, involved in the third annual Top. Hastings and Mason Ross actually made it to the semis. Perry Heaton and his partner Azrael fell out in the finals, but of course Chris Diamond and Rob Cross, guys, of the Ballers Club, ended up winning the whole damn thing and keeping up with tradition, then defeated the ATL to become the new Fusion Tag Team Champions. As I announced earlier tonight, the ATL have cashed in their rematch clause for Dark Carnival this Sunday, but the Ballers Club utilizing the Freebird rule, so it will be Rob Cross and Chase Henderson defending the belts this Sunday against ATL, while Diamond looks to be 100% ready for the Money in the Bank ladder match. Another attraction for the Dark Carnival card, guys, being the #1 contenders match between Damien and Ryan Kent. Both men in action tonight. Damien looks to go to 21-1 as he actually takes on Ryan's younger brother, Sean Kent, making his return to Fusion, also part of that trade that brought Alistair Knox and Pierre Thompson over to the flagship show. We know that Ryan Kent is in action in our main event, first time ever, against world champion Hayden. Perhaps a look into the future if Ryan Kent can do the seemingly impossible this Sunday and defeat Damien. Hey, what up, Big Maury? Harvey Hastings, former two-time United States champion, certainly getting a lot of opportunities thrown at him lately. Rematch against Paul Devine on last week's Monday Night Fusion for the U.S. title. What a match it was, but obviously Hastings failing to recapture the gold. Then a part of the Tag Team Cup this past Saturday. Those opportunities didn't exactly present themselves very well to him. But this Sunday, he has the chance to earn that contract and a World Championship matchup anytime, anywhere. And here comes a man that Harvey Hastings is well acquainted with. RJPW Zone, former Rising Star champion, Matseo Yum. Yum and Hastings actually kind of bonded a little bit over their common hatred of Paul Devine. Matseo Yum also failing to take the title from Devine. Teamed together a couple weeks ago. Tonight and this Sunday will be opponents, however. Devine, of course, no longer is the United States champion, losing at the Tag Team Cup to Pierre Thompson. Devine has something much bigger to focus on, that being the World Championship at Dark Carnival, where he challenges Hayden. Matseo Yum going to be the biggest man, weight-wise, competing in the Money in the Bank this Sunday. You got Jacob Ziegler, of course, a very well-rounded competitor. You got someone like Harvey Hastings, who I think Hastings is actually going to fail pretty well in the Money in the Bank situation. You know, very, very slim, but up that ladder quickly. You got Yum, who, I don't know, it might be tough for him to get up the ladder. Definitely, his weight probably will come to an advantage, overpowering others. Then you got this man, former Anarchy champion and the Pitbull, Perry Heenan. Again, for all four of these men in this matchup, it will be their first Money in the Bank ladder match, first ladder match, period, in their CMV careers. Ziegler will be entering his third Money in the Bank ladder match, while Azra will be entering his second. Perry Heenan, a submission expert, and obviously submissions are not going to help you out a whole lot in a ladder match. Not going to count him out because of that, though. Perry Heenan ready to go, and last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, a former Rising Star champion, currently one half of the Fusion Tag Team Champions, of course, sharing among all three members of the Ballers Club, because like I said, this Sunday it will be Rob Cross and Chase Henderson defending the tag team titles against the ATL, while Diamond focuses 100% on the Money in the Bank ladder match. But there he is wearing the gold that he definitely earned this past Saturday, making it past three teams in the Tag Team Cup tournament, and then he and Cross defeating a fresh ATL inside of the steel cage to win the belts. And Chris Diamond, be interested to see him in the ladder match scenario this Sunday. Not too sure how he would fare. But here we go, guys. Before this Sunday and the Money in the Bank ladder match, this is a fatal four-way elimination match, which means that last man standing will be victorious. He'll be eliminated by pinfall or submission, no countouts, no disqualifications. Not a clear fan favorite of these four. Look at Chris Diamond. Look at ain't no thing but a chick right up there in the corner. Perry Heenan goes right after Hastings, while Matseo Yuma and Chris Diamond tear into each other. I thought that Diamond might go for Heenan. Actually, no, I was thinking of something else. I was thinking of Percy Simmons, who defeated Chris Diamond a couple weeks ago. Simmons actually is in action, though, later on tonight, part of that 8-man tag team matchup. Point Ball this Sunday is March 4th, so 2 Sundays from this Sunday. I don't know what the exact date is. I'll have to wait to give you that, but 2 weeks from this Sunday is the Genesis exclusive Point Break, which, of course, will showcase 2 Elimination Chamber matches. The qualifiers continuing this Friday on episode 115 of Genesis. Look at Perry hitting a nice wheelbarrow neck breaker. While Matseo Yum takes down Diamond with a wrestling slam. A tweet here, guys, from Andrew Briggs. Says simply boo. I'm not sure who he's booing. We haven't seen Briggs since, 4 weeks ago when he failed to win the Undisputed Championship from Hayden. The King of the Ring winner taking himself a little vacation. Says he will be returning soon, though, to take what is rightfully his, that being the World Championship. I guess he's not a big fan of any four of these guys, though. All of them. Oh, Heenan. Just readjusting Hastings' back right there. Now lining Hastings up. The Pitbull's been all over the Assassin. Knee to the face of a discus clothesline as Diamond going to duck Hume out of the ring with that Irish whip. And Jaquan Shea coming out of nowhere with some fire, responding to Andrew Briggs saying, is what people say when you're in the ring. Sunset flip powerbomb. And I think Hume actually might have clipped the steps. Now Perry Heenan taking down the Baller, looks to take the fight back in the ring. Diamond says, all right, let's do it. Jaquan Shea making his return to CMV last week after 8 weeks out of action, attacking John Reed before his chamber qualifier, guys. And of course, it's actually been announced that this Friday on Genesis, Jaquan Shea will make his return to the ring in his own chamber qualifier against Mercantile. But I'm sure that John Reed is going to be out for some payback. John Reed been petitioning to get himself a spot in the chamber these past couple of days on Twitter, saying he deserves it, that he was robbed of the opportunity by Shea. We'll wait and see what General Manager Castle faces. A little bit of teamwork there between Hastings and Diamond. Body splash, then a snap of the arm over the knees. As Hume's trying to get himself back up to a vertical base on the outside. Irish whip. Nice drop kick to lower back. Definitely an alliance between Hastings and Diamond here. Punch to the back of the head. Hastings tries for it again. Forearm smash instead by Hume, the versatile striker. I'm sure his strike will come into play this Sunday as well. Chris Diamond just, oh damn, Hume taking out everybody right now. Perry, oh, victory roll by Diamond, aided with spider pin. Gonna try to catch Hume off guard here. Will he? No, he will not. DDT now. Gonna click Hume. Clip, I should say, as Hastings tries to keep himself woke. Yeah, Murphy is a heel ref, actually. He lets a lot of low blows go. Kick to the chest, countered into a dragon scrap by the former Rising Star champion. Joe arm drag. The Assassin now with a stomp down of the face, double H. Not yet. Divine's not in action tonight. Getting himself a rest in preparation for this Sunday and challenging Hayden for the world title, but I'm sure he'll be rooting for Hayden later on in our main event. Now Hastings to the top rope. Hastings, Blitzkrieg counter though by Hume. Knows Harvey too well. Saw that coming. Knee up to the chest now. Perry Heenan bringing the fight with Chris Diamond back into the ring as the Pitbull may be looking for an elimination while Harvey takes a quick breather. Always a great strategy in a multi-man matchup. Let your opponents beat the hell out of each other while you rest up. What is Perry Heenan with like a dragon sleeper up in the corner? He obviously can't get the tap out there. Gotta watch the refs count. Could have been disqualified. No, there are no DQs actually in this matchup. Forgot to fit a four-way. So he actually could have kept that locked in for as long as he wanted to. How did the ambush go? Did you get him? Harvey Hastings, meanwhile, tries for a headshot on Hume, but it goes thwarted. Scoop slab, drops down behind, punch to the back of the head. Meanwhile, Chris Diamond going back first, right into the steel post, writhing in agony. Hume just got busted open. Off of the offense by Hastings now. Perry Heenan looking to get the job done on Diamond. Harvey chilling like it ain't no thing but a chicken wang there in the corner. Paint me like one of your French girls. Campbell clutch position and Perry just digging in. Oh, hit it. That dragon sleeper. Look at the torque. Look at the torque on that. Diamond is trapped and taps. It was a great night for Diamond this past Saturday at the Tag Team Cup, but here on Fusion, he is the first man eliminated. Perry Heenan forcing one half of the Fusion Tag Team Champions to submit And then there were 3 as Harvey goes right after Hume, headshot. And Heenan takes a quick breather as Diamond recollects himself, then has to head to the back. Not a great showing for Diamond, but maybe this Sunday he'll come back strong and become Mr. Money in the Bank, as we might have our next elimination, elevator by Hume. Hastings could be done for. 1, 2, just a 2 count. Harvey able to survive. The winner of this gets a big boost of momentum heading into this Sunday's Money in the Bank ladder match. Chris Diamond already been eliminated. Now Perry Heenan going after Harvey. Maybe a little bit of an alliance between Heenan and Hume here. Watch out, referee into the corner. Goes double H. Heenan once again going to look to apply that hanging dragon. Oh, Hume broke it up. So much for that partnership. Hume with a second elevator to Hastings. 1, 2, just wow. I don't know how smart it is by Hastings to keep taking so much damage. Should keep himself fresh for this Sunday. At the end of the day, this matchup isn't for a whole lot but other than momentum. Man, Hastings catching a whooping here though. As we get a tweet from Kill Switch, guys, Chris Sullivan says, "Woo, thanks, Heenan. I'll accept that as revenge for Saturday until I get a chance to face Diamond." Talking about the Ballers Club knocking out the Brass Ring Club in the first round of the Tag Team Cup, of course. Chris Sullivan along with JT Fury and Flashy in action later on that 8-man tag team match. Oh no, Harvey recuperating on the outside and Hume, bam, double boots to the chest. Hume gonna take a big old breath as Hastings finally back to his feet, rushes in. Goes right up to the top rope. Will Hume let him hit this? No, he will not. Back body drop though, Hastings is perched. Decides it's better to just not try right now. Hastings, woo, Heenan just got lucky twice. Hastings, I believe, keeps trying to lock in the Anaconda Vice. Cool snap DDT. And that's going to send Heenan rolling to the outside to catch his breath. Oh, Mamacita, those kicks, then just tossing Harvey across the ring like a goddamn ragdoll. What the fuck is this now? The former Rising Star champion pinning the Assassin's arm to the canvas, then just stomping on the joint. Dragon Screw by Hastings, keeps himself in control, and now Harvey, like a tiger in the bush, waiting to pounce, I should say, on his prey. But that Anaconda Vice thwarted it, if that's what he was going for, I believe it was. Now here comes the Pitbull. Back in the fight, watching the action now, looking to close in on Harvey. Harvey too preoccupied with Hume though. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors. See you goodbye, Hume, for now. Harvey dropping down to one knee. Heenan sees that TKO to capitalize. And there's Perry Heenan, ooh, going back to the basics. This is an old finishing maneuver of and Harvey taps! Harvey Hastings submits to the Rings of Saturn. That was an old finishing maneuver of Perry's. 2 eliminations now. Chris Diamond and Hastings submitting at the hands of Perry. And that leaves the Pitbull and Hume is looking to bring it all to an end. An impressive showing by Heenan. About to come crashing down an elevator. 1, 2, just a 2 count though. Hastings just getting back to his feet. Has to hit the showers. Hastings took a lot of, oh my God. Perry looking to make it 3 for 3. 3 for 3, Heenan with a crossface chicken wing. Crossface chicken wing locked in on Hume. Will Hume submit? Yes, he will. Barry Heaton with the win, eliminating all 3 men in this match with different submission holds, showing just how versatile he is. Chris Diamond, Harvey Hastings, and Hume submit at the hands of Barry Heaton, but this Sunday there will be no submissions in the Money in the Bank ladder match, my friends. Heaton gonna have to climb a ladder and unhook that briefcase if he wants to become Mr. Money in the Bank. What a showing by the Pitbull here tonight, though, guys. Are we looking at the next holder of Money in the Bank? Yeah, tapped out Diamond with the Dragon Sleeper, tapped out Hastings with Rings of Saturn, then tapped out you with the crossface chicken wing. How impressive is Barry Heaton? Up next, guys, it is Anarchy Rules, as we are about to see Josh Wolf tear in Kitty. Josh Wolf been, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say like, what's the word I'm looking for? Fucking right there on the tip of my tongue. Like petitioning, that's not the word I'm looking for, but has been trying to get Johnny Sampson to give him this match. He said, you know, forget about Travis King, forget about Bison. If you want Schmitty dealt with, put me in there with him. And after Josh Wolf's performance against Chris Sullivan last week, earlier tonight before the show started, Sampson said, all right, well, I'm going to put you in there. Do not let me down. If you win this matchup, main events are going to be in your future title matches. And all you got to do is tear Schmitty apart. And that's exactly what Josh Wolf is out for here in this next matchup. And a tweet, guys, from Chris Sullivan says, come on, Schmitty, you got this. The Brass Ring Club last week telling Schmitty, if you ever need our help, we will be there for you. Schmitty actually, surprisingly, you know, I'm still on the fence, but a lot of people in the locker room and in the CM universe are starting to get behind Schmitty. Sampson's little vendetta is starting to turn them against him. His quest for revenge, it seems to be insatiable. Look what he's doing to Schmitty this Sunday. I mean, the past 2 weeks, Schmitty's been in handicap matches. Tonight, Anarchy Rules against Wolf. This Sunday, competing twice. First against Travis King in an anything goes match. And if he survives that, he has to take on Bison inside of a lethal lockup. But the inaugural and two-time Rising Star champion, of course, still suspended from Genesis for another month. Said, I'm not going to sit around on my ass and do nothing. Came over here to Monday Night Fusion. And Sampson saying, if you keep... Wolf currently on a 3-match winning streak since arriving on Fusion. That includes a win over King at Sacrifice. Josh Wolf, certainly not for either side. Doesn't care about Schmitty, doesn't care about Sampson. Just wants to get his hands. Wants to get his hands dirty. Wants to do that work. And there's who he's in the ring with tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This could be one of the biggest matches of Josh Wolf's career. Former European, 2-time United States, and former world champion. Schmitty, of course, is in this for one thing and one thing only, and that's his unborn child. He says, Samson, I don't care what you throw at me. I don't care what kind of torment you put me through. I'm here for Laura. I'm here for my child. I'll compete in whatever matches you want to put me in. I don't care. Past couple of weeks has been, the effects are really starting to show. Losing to the Ballers Club on last week's episode, and the week before that, that handicap to Travis King and Bison. Schmitty looking to get a win back here before this Sunday. And this is Anarchy Rules, guys, which means that anything goes. Schmitty immediately ducking out of the ring. Looking to grab a weapon, get a thing started real quick. Is the game changer. Wolf's like, all right, fam, I dig it. Pulling out a table. Yeah, baby, this is how we do it in CMV. Josh Wolf kicking the table out of Schmitty's hands and then going for a quick jog. That was interesting. DDT to follow through. Now Schmitty brought up to his feet. Wolf with a kick to the gut. No countouts, no disqualifications. The only rule in this matchup is it must end by pinfall or submission in the ring. Reverse DDT there. The greatest professional wrestler on the planet today. Head scissors and a trio of elbows. Gonna clock Wolf right on the top of his head. Josh looking back up to his feet. Kick to the knee though. Schmitty saying, you get up when I tell you to get up, boy. To the top rope though. Perched high. And an elbow drop is not successful. Wolf moving out of the way just in the nick of time. Either Wolf is going to get the biggest win of his career here, or his winning streak will come to an end, and Schmitty will grab himself just a little bit of momentum before facing hell this Sunday. Against by the CMV veteran. Yeah, both the Kent brothers still to come in action tonight. Up next, guys, Damian versus Sean Kent. And, of course, in our main event, Ryan Kent versus Hayden in a non-title matchup. We also got the 8-man tag match. Matt Devious and the Brass Ring Club versus Percy Simmons, Shindig Shebang, and Jay Davis. We're still to hear from Logan Hale, too. Stomped down onto the bicep there by Schmitty. Now slowly but surely bringing Joshua up to his feet. Down on one knee right there. Punch to the top of the head. A stiff forearm smash. You know, since coming to Fusion, Wolf has really been in there with some big names. Travis King back at Sacrifice. Now Schmitty. No, certainly not a stranger to it. Faced some big names while on Genesis, too. Holds a win over Ryan Kent, actually. Nice DDT now to follow through with a reverse DDT. Wolf starting to grab the control of this matchup. The question is, can he keep it in his hands to the top rope? Wolf is not a frequent flyer, but a nice little twisted bliss or bam bam salt, whatever you want to call it. Not successfully executed. Schmitty moves out of the way. Now looking to take back momentum. Puts Josh Wolf up on the top, and that is not a place that Josh wants to be, and he knows it. Back elbow now, Cannonball, just throwing all of his weight at Schmitty. Hooks the leg. Only a one count. That table still just sitting out here ringside. Guess it's not going to get used as Schmitty battles back up to his feet. Forearm smash again. Going to rock Josh Wolf long enough for Schmitty to capitalize. The game changer. Going to go for a little bit of lockjaw. Wolf immediately looking to get himself back up to his feet. You see him like worming around, using the ropes. Schmitty allowing him. Now going to charge clothesline out of the ring. Like he's taking out the garbage. I thought Schmitty was going to try for like a moonsault or something right there for a second. I was going to be like, God damn, all right, take it down, Schmitty. Reverse DDT on the outside. That harsh concrete lies beneath those thin pads. Now Schmitty unloading with these right hands, busting Josh Wolf wide open. These two, no enemies to each other, but if Josh Wolf isn't an ally of Schmitty, then he certainly is no friend, as Josh Wolf going to bring out a kendo stick right across the back of Schmitty. Josh Wolf with clear instructions by Samson to make Schmitty pay here, to tear him apart. And Wolf going to go for the pin, hoping that kendo stick hit is enough, but just a one count. Yeah, I remember that. Snapmare by Josh Wolf. Gonna try to keep himself in control, but Schmitty with a punch to the gut. Back to a vertical base. Now he closes in. Elbow stamp. Schmitty, since returning, has been using his elbows a lot, I've noticed. Josh Wolf, though, not staying out for very long. Puts Schmitty into a seated position yet again as he looks to grab a hold of Schmitty's arms, maybe unload some elbows, but Schmitty, with his fifth forearm smash in this match, goes for a hook to the jaw, looking to lock in his sleeper, I bet, but Josh Wolf knew it was coming. Now Josh Wolf, Vintage Wolf, DDT! Nearly drilling Schmitty headfirst through the goddamn canvas. Wolf isn't finished either. Hook to the jaw, coming up from behind, but Schmitty shakes the cobwebs, elbows to the side of the head. Now he closes in, goes right out onto the apron, though. Punch to the gut, the DDT connoisseur, Hangman's that time, and now Schmitty is busted wide open. Hooks the leg, one, only a 1 count. Hard-hitting back and forth bout this has been, guys, no doubt, but Josh Wolf wants this win more than anything. Lines up the shot and is looking to go on the hunt to the pit. I know that Samson is backstage in his office right now, smiling from ear to ear as he watches this pin, and it's so close, but not enough. Josh Wolf actually arguing with referee Murphy here, but Murphy saying his decision is final. It was not 3. Josh Wolf now going back to the outside, digging under the ring. What's he going to pull out this time? Oh, mama! We're going to see a lot of those this Sunday in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Josh Wolf giving us a preview. Ladder in hand. Anarchy rules, and Schmitty going to catch it right to the face and chest. Now down onto the chest again. Now to the upper back. Jeez Louise, Wolf. Come on, not again to the chest. And Wolf still isn't done. To the back. To the chest. To the back. Relentlessly over and over again. 1, 2, 3, and Josh Wolf has defeated Schmitty. I am not surprised at all. How many times did he ram the ladder down onto Schmitty? A good 6 or 8 times there. What? Chris Benoit's Ghost attacking Josh Wolf after the win over Schmitty. Chris Benoit's Ghost looks to soil this big, but has no luck in doing so, I should say. Wow, guys, what a match that was, and I can't believe I've been saying it for months now, guys. That is not the same Josh Wolf that originally arrived in CMV. That is something different. That is Fenrir. Just an absolute vicious onslaught. I think I counted maybe 7, 8 times, guys. Wolf ran that ladder down Schmitty just over and over again. And what kind of condition is Schmitty going to be in for this Sunday against Travis and Bison? I know one thing is certain. Samson is feeling real good right now. But goddamn, what a showing by Wolf, and what a win. Continuing his not unbeaten streak, but his winning streak, I should say. We're about to find out, Crispy. Up next, an interesting matchup indeed coming our way. Our tertiary main event. We know that this Sunday, one of the biggest matches on the Dark Carnival card is this man, the Gargoyle of Destruction, Damien, taking on Ryan Kent in a #1 contenders match for the World Championship. The winner will face either Paul Devine or Hayden, whomever comes out as world champion at the next pay-per-view, which will be Regicide, will be 4 weeks from this Sunday. Whomever it is will surely be a challenge, but no doubt Damian, who currently stands at 20-1, has got to be a fan favorite. Actually, a poll on Twitter a couple weeks ago asked the CM Universe who they thought would win, who was an early pick. And Damian, it was like, I think it got like 25 or so votes, and overwhelmingly in support of Damian, and with good reason. Only once ever has Damian been pinned. That was by Shanaz Andoni, and look what happened to him because of it. Damian murdered him back at Validation for it. The large majority of Damian's matches haven't lasted longer than 5 minutes, but no doubt he's been stepping up his competition as of late, and tonight is no different as he takes on a former tag team champion, most importantly, Ryan Kent's younger brother, Sean. This is Sean's return to Fusion, a part of that trade last week. He, Peter Thompson, and Alistair Knox coming to the flagship show, while Kendall Wolf, Kevin Silva, and Zach Smith were put over on Genesis. So this is a huge opportunity for Damian to go to 21-1 and send a very clear message to Ryan. As here he comes, the former Fusion Tag Team Champion, back on Monday nights, looking to help out his older bro by wearing down Damian a bit and perhaps even defeating him. Sean Kent certainly not to be taken lightly. One a hell of a competitor, man. If you're a Kent, you are a tough son of a bitch. And of course, Ryan, still to come in action, guys, in our main event, takes on Hayden for the first time ever, a long-awaited matchup. Could be a look into the future. If Ryan Kent does beat Damian this Sunday and Hayden retains against Paul Devine, we could see Ryan Kent and Hayden for the title at Regicide. And a tweet here, guys, from Josh Wolf. Says, Schmitty, I will admit, your boasts about being the greatest wrestler are accurate, but you're only one of the best, not the best. Sean Kent, most definitely very, very different in-ring style than Ryan Kent, whereas Ryan is a powerhouse, a hard hitter. Sean Kent, very, very agile, very quick. Let's see if Damian can use his power, his raw strength, and obviously size advantage. Look at that, just throwing Kent through the air out of that vertical suplex hold, now drilling elbows down onto the chest. Not a great start for Sean in his return to Monday Night Fusion. But guys, I mean, just 20-1, 20-1. That is, if it's not the most impressive record of all time in CMV, it is definitely top 3. I mean, I can't really think of, there's American Justice, who was undefeated for about 6 or 7 months. Headhunter was undefeated for 8 months. But I don't even think in the short time that Damian's been here, I don't think their unbeaten streaks got up to double digits in the 20s that Damian is in. Damian's only been in CMV, guys, for 4.5, 5 months. He made his debut at the season finale at Retaliation. Struggling to remember that pay-per-view. So in just 4.5 months, Damian has just obliterated a large chunk of the Fusion roster, as he's doing to Sean right now. Rake of the eyes, of course, not afraid to get his hands dirty, but nice super kick to the back of the head. Got to turn things around real quick for Kent. Grabbing Damian by the back of the head, going to take him for a cheeky little walk up against the ropes, and a slingshot sends Damian flying back into the ring. Springboard, lion salt. Sean now in firm control over Damian. Can he keep it up? Can he bring it home? I'm sure Ryan is in the back watching this one, keeping a close eye. Man, I don't know if there really is truly any way to prepare for somebody like Damian, though. They're saying that Damian's going to be a big challenge for Ryan. Is that Damian going to be a big challenge for... wait, did I say that same thing? I meant to say that Ryan will definitely be a big challenge for Damian. Damian will be a big challenge for Ryan. As Sean Kent gonna go all the way up and back down again. That is usually a prelude to the Virus Slam that very few men, I think only 2 or 3, have ever kicked out of. Only a 2 count right there. And Damian wasting no time. I think he tried for it. I think he tried for the Virus Slam. But Sean Kent was able to reverse. That's not good news for the Gargoyle of Destruction. Kent with a kick to the gut, headbutt, now a crack to the jaw. Where's Sean going? Oh, wait a minute. Damian draped across the bottom rope. Looking at the ring, it's collapsed. A drive-by kick. Double boots right to the side of the head. Kent rushes back into the ring and to hook that tree trunk of a leg. Will this do it? Will Damian be defeated? No, only a 2 count. Damian will either go to 21-1 tonight, or will it be 20-2 as Sean Kent going crazy right now, losing his mind a little bit as he tries to stay in control. Forearm smash now, inverted atomic drop into the scoop slam. Show of power, show of strength. Kent now, you blink and miss it. What a combination. Absolutely dominating Damian right now, but a rake of the eyes. The big man taking overhead. Back and forth they go, tit for tat. Damian realizing he's in trouble as... What the hell is this? Kent with a kick to the side of the head. Holy shit, mamma mia. Sean into the pin. 1, 2. Just a 2 count though. What does Sean have to do to defeat Damian here? Oh, misses the swanton. Shouldn't have gone to the air. He took a calculated risk, but it did not pay off. Now a desperate pin by Damian. Only a 2 count. Damian's head has got to be ringing right now after that drive-by kick, then the roundhouse kick. I can't believe I'm saying this, but Damian is actually in big trouble right now as he clotheslines Sean Kent out of the ring, sends him down to the outside. Damian looking to use his surroundings to deal some big-time punishment. Arm drag right there, counted by Sean Kent, goes for a kick to the thigh, catch to the leg, no, clothesline. Just about decapitates him, and there's the red mist. I don't know what that is. Was he just keeping like blood capsules in his mouth at all times? Stomp to the gut, and you see it's not enough for Damian to just stomp you. He then holds his boot in place, pushing down the insides of Sean. Takes this fight back to the ring. Damian, his 20 victories, none of them have come by count out or disqualification, all by pinfall or submission. As for a second time, choke slam by Damian. Now dragging Sean Kent's lifeless body away from the rope. Stomp to the gut yet again. Then walking over 300 plus pounds down onto the ribs. Kick to the back, man. Sean Kent is in the deep end as now Damian lines up the shot a second time. Will he get it? There it is. Up in the air. Virus Slam. And then simply a hand to the chest. 1, 2. Dirt. No. Sean Kent kicks out. He actually kicks out. Damian does not allow the shock factor to take him over, though. Tries to stay in the driver's seat. Sean Kent looking to come back, but his opportunity is thwarted. Maybe not. Reversal fest ensuing. Kent with the knee up under the chin. Into the pin. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, but just a 2 count. And now Sean. Oh, he might have it. Up over the shoulders, 300 plus pounds. Go to sleep. Looking to become only the second man ever to defeat Damian. 1, 2, but no. What does Sean have to do? Visibly pissed at this point, and understandably so. He has tried everything in his arsenal. Moon stomp. Sean Kent cracks his neck, letting the CM Universe and his brother backstage, who he knows is watching, and letting them all know that he is still okay, that he's still alive. Look at this rib breaker, though. Shawn, like a slab of fucking meat, falls to the canvas as Damian, for a second time, virus slam. Kicking out once is something, but if Shawn Kent kicks out twice, I won't believe it. 1, 2, 3. Damian goes to 21-1. 21-1. Shawn gonna offer a handshake, it looks like. And Damian, okay, accepts it. Shawn's like, all right, fam, you whip my ass. I don't want no more trouble. Damian's like, hey, you don't bother me, I won't bother you. 1 Kent down, 1 more to go this Sunday at Dark Carnival, as Damian looks to become #1 contender for the world title, and God help whoever's champ. Shawn Kent's like, I concede. No more, please, dear sir. But now Ryan Kent has even, besides the #1 contendership, going to surely want to get payback for his brother. But of course, Ryan had best be 100% focused on Hayden tonight, still to come. And our main event, that huge first time ever non-title matchup. Before we get to our co-main event, that big 8-man tag match, we are going to hear, guys, from Logan Hale. Says he had something on his mind. We haven't seen Logan Hale in just a little bit over a month. So it's definitely good to have him back. And let's hear just what is on his mind. Logan Hale, a champion all around the world. This season has been pretty even for him. Some wins, some losses. But like I said, he's had a bit of time off. Back, he's got something to say. I've tried my absolute best in CMV for a very long time now. I tried for all of you in the CM universe for a long time. Then one day, you look in the mirror and realize trying ain't good enough anymore. And I competed last season on intensity. You guys need a serious dose of reality. I'm not a puppet on a string you can command. I've worked damn hard to get where I am, and I don't need anyone telling me what I should and shouldn't do. Logan Hale kind of going hard on the fans here tonight. A little bit of a mood Logan's in. Here is what I am, and what I'm paid to do. I am a superstar and a man who will do anything he needs to do to win and get ahead. Here's what I'm not paid to do. Be your friend. If you don't like it, grow up and put on a shirt that has more buttons and less graphics on it. Woo! Sending shots at the poor audience here. All new doors are going to open for me now. I'm going to be more successful than I've ever been. Today is the start of a beautiful new era for me, and all I had to do was change my perspective on things. It seems like Miles Kelly's career ending has kind of like shattered Logan Hale here. So if you'll excuse me, I have some matters to take care of, starting with which guys in the back I can befriend to get where I need to be. Sorry, losers. Your time with me is done. So Logan Hale apparently, guys, has snapped, turning on the CMV universe, calling them losers. But Logan Hale says a new era for himself is about to begin. We'll see if he can back up those words next week. CM Universe didn't deserve that. Those latchings, though. That was pretty rude. Continuing on with the show here, Monday Night Fusion number 115. My fine feathered friends, before we get set for our co-main event, a tweet here from Ryan. Name of God, was that reffing? His head was clearly under the rope. Hashtag Fire Murphy. Yeah, I saw that too. I wasn't very sure from my perspective though. Murphy made the call. Seems like Ryan wasn't too happy about it though. Now a tweet here from Jay Davis says, and now on to the big MO, Brass Ring Club, and most importantly, Devious. Come on, boys. Let's win this. Sorry about that. Message there for a moment. All right. Let's do it. Most definitely a big matchup. 8-man tag team bout as the CMV light heavyweight champion pairs up with the Brass Ring Club to take on Percy Simmons, Shindig Shebang, and Jay Davis. This Sunday, we know that Jay Davis will be setting out to try and reclaim the CMV light heavyweight title when he challenges Devious. Remember, Jay Davis never got his rematch directly for 8 weeks, but returned at the top of this month and has looked incredibly impressive. Matt Devious definitely has his work cut out for him in his first defense. Out for that momentum here tonight, and it's definitely going to be interesting to see if Devious and the Brass Ring Club can work together after that 5-star Match of the Year candidate Devious and Flashy put on last week. After Flashy did pay respects to Devious on Twitter. But here he comes, guys. Wait a minute. A tweet from Pandora says, what comes around goes around, Ryan. Damien was under the bottom rope moments before when Sean had a pinfall. Pandora addressing Ryan's tweet there, getting into this rope break controversy. The dastardly villain of CMB won the light heavyweight title back at Sacrifice in a hellacious triple threat match. Can he keep on to the gold come this Sunday? I'm definitely excited for that matchup. It should be a good one. It's a hungry Jay Davis against the hard-working Devious, who has certainly fallen into many potholes on the road to where he is now, winning Money in the Bank at a sentence, but then the heist of the century when Ziegler and Shane Scott, of course, stole it from him. Ziegler getting his comeuppance in a way this Sunday, though. I'm sure Devious is happy about that. Ziegler having to defend his briefcase. I'm sure that Devious would have liked to have been in that, but of course he has an obligation to defend his title. Devious now awaiting the arrival of his tag team partners for the night. Brass Ring Club looking to rebound after their defeat in the Tag Team Cup this past Saturday. And guys, it had actually been announced by General Manager Johnny Sampson earlier tonight that this Sunday on the Dark Carnival pre-show, we're going to get a little bit of 6-man tag team action when the Brass Ring Club take on Percy Simmons and Shindig Shebang. Little preview of that here in this one. As there they are, Flashy front and center, Chris Sullivan to the left, and JT Fury on the right. Oh yeah, what entrance do you want me to change that to, Ogun? I don't remember. The Brass Ring Club getting together at the end of last month. They've been back and forth for him so far in terms of victories. Chris Sullivan and JT Fury actually been doing very well for themselves when it comes to standard tag team action. Got that win over Dance Party, former tag team champions last week's Reality Wrestling. While Flashy was involved in that big 8-man battle royal to crown a new winner. Crowned a new #1 contender for the Rising Star title. Of course, Ryan Riley ended up winning that, and he will challenge RGP for the gold this Sunday at Dark Carnival. Well, there we go. Team number 1, Matt Devious and the Brass Ring Club set for a battle. About to come out here. On the deck, Percy Simmons, much like Jay Davis, kind of like to team injury. Returned after a good couple months on the shelf. Really frightening, career-threatening concussion he suffered. At the end of that best-of-5 series with Curtis Heist, but a couple of weeks ago, what a performance he put on with a win over Chris Diamond. And Simmons in an interview said he wants these opportunities, said Johnny Sampson, look at me for any sort of future chances. Title matches, I'll take anything. Ready to make a name for himself is the Deck. A win here tonight and certainly a win on pay-per-view this Sunday will go a long way in Simmons getting what he desires. Yo, what up, Hardline? Welcome in. And what up, Alex Pez? I don't know. I'm just kidding. Alex, welcome, my friend. Welcome to CMV. Glad to have you. Believe first time I've ever seen your name in here. Percy Simmons ready to go here on Monday Night Fusion number 115. But this is definitely probably the most unique team I've ever seen in CMV history. Percy Simmons, very agile and a hard striker as well. Upbeat attitude, going to be shackled together with Shindig Shebang, 2 party boys, and then Jay Davis, the no-nonsense rebel. Can I create you? I don't really know how to create a person. I'm pretty sure you mean a call. I'm not that great at making calls. You know, Xander Slate is that rare, you know, good. I think he's good, all right. Do have people who make calls for others. I don't know if Toker's still here, but Maury also, he was here. They sometimes, if you ask them nicely, they will make a call for you. Nice shot. What is that guy in the green shirt just doing? Holding up like a goalpost. Yeah, you gotta pay for a nice dinner before I create you, all right? Oh, and there's the sound that gets me juking and jiving. Shindig Shebang make their way out onto the stage here. The team of Jimmy Gimmick and Shanaz Andoni really can't ask for a better tag team partner than Shanaz. Is a 3-time tag team champion, holds the record for longest reign of all time with Chet Taylor. Hashtag trending worldwide, held the gold for 7 months back in season 2. But Shanaz and Gimmick, even though they have fastly become fan favorites, they have yet to get a victory alongside one another. This past Saturday in the Tag Team Cup, losing out in the first round to Dance Party. Oh, well, there you go, Alex. Bateman will make you a call if you message him. Send him any details or whatnot. Shindig Shebang ready to keep the party alive, though. And last but not least, to round out the competitors of this matchup, the Hymns at Dark Carnival and challenging Devious for the belt. Probably the best condition I've seen Jay Davis in since his return at the top of this month. Jay Davis, ladies and gentlemen. Looking to lead the charge here in this one. I'd definitely give Davis the moniker of CMV veteran at this point. Will this be the season for the Irish-born competitor? All right, my fine feathered friends, let's get it on. 8-man tag team matchup for our co-main event, as it will be light heavyweight champion Matt Devious starting things against the deck Percy Simmons. And what a start it is. Face first into the mat goes Percy. As now Devious with a kick to the shoulder goes up to that second turnbuckle, and here comes Jay Davis's challenger this Sunday, helping out Simmons just a little bit, trying to buy him some time. Devious back to his feet quickly. Jay's talking all types of trash right in his ear. Devious just standing there listening like, yes, go on. Right. Percy Simmons apparently is dead. Now getting to his feet, punch to the back of the head. And another face slam. Jeez Louise, Papa Cheese. Simmons, please respond. There we go. High kick goes for one to the gut. You, brother, says Devious in a double axe handle. Trip up by Percy Simmons. Now going to drag Devious back to his corner, looking to make an early tag perhaps to Jimmy Gimmick. Jimmy Gimmick competing in only his third matchup in his CMV career here. Definitely in this short time has earned himself a lot of fanfare, and what a hell of a competitor, not looking to take the end of that STO. Headbutt gonna stun Devious, take him down now. Gimmick closes in, dragging him by arm and leg towards the center of the ring. Winding elbow drop to the back of the head. Say no cessor. Little handstand elbow drop by Jimmy now as he looks to stay in control. Devious just getting dragged around a whole lot now. Tag to Shanaz Andoni. Everybody getting showcased. Good teamwork so far for, let's call them, Jay Davis's team. Hook to the jaw and a back suplex by the arena number one Bubba, one of the most decorated tag team competitors in CMV history and singles competitor. Two-time light heavyweight champion in his own right and a two-time Anarchy champion. Matt Devious now going to be the one to make the tag to Flashy. Flashy has really been impressing me these past couple of weeks, even though he took the loss to Devious on last week's show. Match of the year worthy, improving he can hang in the title scene. Getting caught up with that stunner though. Grabs Flashy by the shoulders. Slicking that hair back, looking fresh to death. Rolling next snap right there by Andoni. Surprise blowjob right to the nether region where the sun don't shine. Prop Flashy up, brought to his seat now. Forearm smash throw to counter as he shoots him for a belly button. Wrinkly eyes, and Andoni not afraid to get his hands dirty. Winding uppercut. See you by Flashy, taking a little quick nap. First pinfall attempt of the matchup. Middle of the ring for Shanaz. Will he do it? No, not enough. Double Y able to survive for now. Certainly not looking too hot though. Punch right there to the side of the head and a kick to the back to follow through. Flashy got to make a reversal real quick. Trying to keep his head above the water, but he is drowning. Oh no! Wait, who's going to become an honorary member of Shindig Shebang? It looks like Percy Simmons. Yeah, here comes Simmons. Jay Davis just directing traffic as Flashy on the receiving end of these stomps to the gut. Ring around the rosy again and again, making sure it stays legal with the tags in and out. Oh, dear God. Oh, now Shanaz Andoni gonna launch Percy. Double boots to the chest while Gimmick gets funky like a monkey on the apron. Shanaz to the... Wait, how is Shanaz illegal, man? Percy taking out Sullivan. Made the save, but paid for it. Murphy going down, too. I thought Percy was tagged in. Now Devious trying to help out Flashy a bit. Super kick to the back of Shanaz's head. Inverted suplex. And if I were a Flashy, I'd want to make a tag out right now. JT Fury yet to be legal. He's standing right there, ready to go. Flash, nope. Wants to stay in himself. Roll through. Propping Shanaz up onto his shoulders. Air raid siren. Neck breaker by Flashy. Chris Sullivan still trying to recuperate on the outside after that super kick. And an Irish whip into the corner. Flashy looks for a tag. Gonna make it. Oh, wait a minute. What? Lashley hooked to the jaw of Shanaz. Oh no, don't tell me the CM Universe on their feet already chanting "This is awesome" in preparation for a superplex to the outside of the ring. Good Lord. And Shanaz not even given a moment to rest. And look at this, just getting mauled. Truly the bad part of town here. Referee Murphy already at the count of 3. Shanaz fighting desperately to find an opening. I like how flashy and Devious just going to let him hit that Falcon Arrow on Sullivan just to get a kick right to the chest. Kick to the chest again. Count of 9. Oh no, and the strategy is becoming abundantly clear by Devious and the Brass Ring Club. We are at a count of 6, and Flashy's bringing the fight up the ramp, leaving Shanaz down. No, not this way. Not this way. Come on. 8. Devious making sure Shanaz stays down. 9. And that's it. There's no way Tony gets back in time. He's trying, but there's the 10. Sullivan stops him before he can get there. Devious with the devious deeds. What a dastardly villain. And the Brass Ring Club, too. They had that strategy on lock. What? It's a legit way to win. While Percy Simmons and Shindig Shebang gonna have their chance for revenge this Sunday on the Dark Carnival pre-show, taking on the Brass Ring Club, while Jay Davis didn't even get the tagged in, didn't even get legal in this match. He's gonna have a big chance at payback with the light heavyweight title on the line, but tonight, Devious and the Brass Ring Club take home the victory by nefarious means. Man, what a well-executed plan, though. You might not like the why they did it, but the way they did it, certainly, they had it in the bag, folks. Shanaz was legal? Oh, yeah, I still think that Shanaz made the tag to Percy, by the way. I don't know how he was a legal man. I think that was a slip-up by referee Murphy. Two slip-ups by Murphy tonight. All right, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is main event time for Fusion number 115, and perhaps one of the biggest main events in Fusion history. First time ever. You might not believe it. I went through, I looked, I could not find it. These two have never fought one-on-one before. There has been plenty of trash talk throughout the years, though. But now we're getting it thanks to you guys. Voted on a poll to see Kent take on Hayden here. And there is a whole lot of momentum at stake because both these guys have got huge matches coming up this Sunday at Dark Carnival. Ryan Kent, of course, battling Damian for #1 contendership while Hayden defends the world title against Paul Devine. Both of these men, well, Ryan Kent, a former member of X-Gen, Hayden still to this day. There's been a lot of respect shown and camaraderie between Devine and Hayden on the build to their huge championship match this Sunday. Ryan Kent doesn't give two shits about that, though. He's wanted this matchup for a long time. Now he gets to the question is, can he back up all the talk? Kent coming into this with a lot of wins behind him, man. I cannot wait for Damian and Ryan Kent this Sunday. That's going to be a hell of a match. But we could very well be looking at the future here. If Kent does defeat Damian this Sunday, if Hayden does retain against Devine, we will see this very match at Regicide. Next month's Fusion pay-per-view, of course. And there he is. The one and only A-lister, ladies and gentlemen, on a level of his own. Hayden now has held that world championship in his 4th reign for 12 weeks. This is his 12th week with the championship, which of course amounts to 3 months for the layman. And if Hayden is able to retain this Sunday at Dark Carnival against Divine, he will break his own record for his longest reign. In his first reign as world champion, he held the title for 3.5 months. Like I said, Paul Divine and Hayden, nothing but brotherly love. Hayden says he's excited, he's thrilled, ecstatic to be able to fight Divine again with the championship on the line. Might live to regret that though, because Divine is out to become a 4-time champion himself. And all the, we can hear it all we want. We love each other, nothing but respect. All that is good. But when they're in the ring, when the bell rings and the title's actually on the line, brotherhood can go right out the window. You can flush it right down the toilet. But here tonight, guys, a matchup a long time in the making. First time ever in our main event, again, right out of the gate like a bull being let out the pen. Mounts Hayden with that loot des dig, just raining the rights down. Hayden didn't even almost defend, got all of those. We saw Damien, of course, earlier tonight defeat Ryan's younger brother, Sean. Ryan, not too happy about that, but he has to have his head completely clear right now. Hayden been unbeaten in singles competition since returning to Monday Night Fusion, the episode, of course, after Validation. Up over the shoulders. And Ryan, Ken, I talked about it earlier tonight, how different Sean and Ryan are, whereas Sean is very agile and athletic. Ryan is just a hard fucking hitter and a powerhouse. Probably one of the most devastating arsenals throughout all of CMV. Ryan Kennett wields early pinfall attempt. Ken surely knows this is not enough to get the job done, but instead trying to get inside of Hayden's head. Irish whip now out onto the apron. Ryan gonna charge Hayden, but gets a kick to the side of the head for his troubles. Now Hayden back into the ring. Charges in, ducks the clothesline, gets it anyhow though. And another pinfall attempt. What is the game plan here by Ryan? He's not stupid enough to think he can actually get the pin this early against someone like Kitely. What the heck is this now? Oh man! That was kidneys first onto the knee. And Ryan, rightfully so, feeling very good about himself early on in this one, because he's been opening up a can of whoop ass. I don't know if it's exactly the smartest thing to give Hayden a chance to recuperate. There you go. Punch the back of the head. Now Hayden from behind. Roll up. Nope. Let's go into a butterfly DDT. The undisputed champion closes in, gets an arm drag for his troubles. Paul Divine surely watching this matchup from home. Touched on it a while ago, how he's got his own unfinished business with Kent. I'm sure Divine would love to be in the ring here tonight, recuperating after his loss to Pierre Thompson this past Saturday, though, and getting ready for this Sunday. Coming up from behind, Hayden very well may have been looking for the consecutive quarter punches, what he calls justice is served. I think counter for counter, though. Back and forth they go, but Ryan, boot to the midsection, and vintage Kennett with the single knee face breaker. Ryan doing a whole lot of taunting in this match, though. He should know better than that, or perhaps I'm just a commentator over here. Maybe I don't have a place to say anything, because Ken tucks the arms, Ken clash. Oh my God! to hand Hayden his first loss this season. Oh, Kent looks like he just saw a ghost. Talk about a close call. Hayden is shook. Now hopefully he's wide awake as he looks to close in. Up over the shoulders again though, and a terminating spike by the fire starter. I have not seen Hayden take it to the limit like this in quite a while. It has been absolute domination from Kent since the bell rang. 2 count off of that lateral press. Up to the second turnbuckle now, and Kent, not one that feels very comfortable in the air. We're going to take the risk here for a double bounce moonsault that connects successfully. Yo, what up, best in the world? Haven't seen you in a while, my friend. What's up? What's good? How's it hanging? Kent trying to come up with new ways to deal damage. Headbutt followed by a clothesline all the way from the deepest depths of the hill. And Kent like just a sack of meat and bones right now. 1, 2, just a 2 count. I can't believe I'm saying this, but Hayden needs to wake up. What is happening? Ryan Kent been winning years for this matchup, and he is just like, holy shit, I don't even know how to describe it. Kent clash again. 1, 2, no, just a 2 count. Hayden has hardly gotten any offense in, but refusing to be defeated. Twice now, kicking out of the Kent clash, and the Hollywood hold out of nowhere! Out of nowhere, that's why you can never count out the A-line, and Kent taps! Just like that, baby! Just like that! Never count out Hayden Kitely, ladies and gentlemen. In 3 seconds, Hayden says, fuck your shit, fam. Kent was dominating. Hayden gets one little pipsqueak opening, locks in the Hollywood hold, and it's over. Years Kent waited for this matchup. Years. And boy, did he bring his A game. But it was no match for what Kitely was packing. Kent's defeated, and Kitely remains unbeaten one-on-one. This Sunday defends his title against Paul Devine, while Ryan Kent will look to recuperate. And, you know, there's even more of a drive for him to win this Sunday so he can become #1 contender and get a chance to redeem himself after that. But my God, if I were Devine, I'd be crying right now. I'd be like, God damn, I don't want to face that. Yeah, I'll do a winner match. We'll do one. We haven't done one in a while. What a show, though. What a main event that was. Kent is absolutely in firm control. And then heading out of nowhere, man. Truly, you can never count out Kitely. It doesn't matter if you kick his ass for an hour. He locks that Hollywood hold in. You are tapping out. All right, who won? Ogon? Ogon, you can choose the match type. Stop choosing winners so fast. I can't keep up. You do have the power, Ogon, to choose what type of match we got here. A four-way rumble. A fatal four-way. What kind of fatal four-way? Falls count anywhere. Okay. Falls count anywhere. Fatal four-way. All right, now give me winners. All right, so there's dynamic. Get to choose some, Juan. Maury, you get to choose someone. No, unfortunately, Ogon is disqualified. Wait, who won originally? I don't even remember. My memory's so shit. Oh, dynamic. Dynamic, Maury, hardline. Dynamic, did you choose someone? Ryan Kent. More like Ryan Kent. Ryan Kent, Perry Heenan. Wait, who else won? Hardline. Hardline, did you choose someone? I don't know if Gamer Tribe is here. If he is, then... I didn't see Vic win. Did Vic win? Hardline, hello. Hardline, hello. Doesn't look like Hardline's here either, so we're gonna need another one. This fucking gnat's been flying around me this whole show. Wait, what? Adam Valentine, no. Alright, I'm just gonna let Vic choose. There you go, Vic. The gods have smiled down on you today. Topher won anyway, so he'll give you his pick. So now it's legal. Perry Heenan with this fatal four-way duty. You're gonna choose Azrael? Alright. Interesting pick. Ugh. Hulk Hogan hasn't been in CMV for like 4 years, alright? Oh, but 'tis no elimination. 'Tis falls count anywhere. First fall to a finish. Ahead of this Sunday's pay-per-view event, Perry Heenan, the Fatal 4-Way God, who eliminated all of his opponents, on Fusion, looking to come back and do so again, while Kent tries to bounce back after that loss to Hayden. Wolf looking to keep the streak alive. Of course, Wolf isn't set for action this Sunday, so this might be his last chance, unless something changes, to get a win this week. And Azrael, who had the night off on Fusion, so would love to use this chance to grab a bit of momentum before the Money in the Bank ladder match this Sunday. And look at this, Heenan and Azrael actually going right after each other. Former tag team partners just teamed together this past Saturday in the Tag Team Cup. And, well, I thought Heenan was actually going to help Azrael up and then take off. Ryan Kent and Josh Wolf, who have faced off and teamed together before. Josh Wolf has defeated Kent in singles action, and they won a tag match together as well many moons ago on a live event much like this. It's my favorite crowd. This crowd is my favorite crowd on the Citadel. And of course, competing in a gym here, just battling on top of fucking wood, is what Perry Heenan just got power bombed onto. I thought the ref was doing a count out for a second there. I was like, what? This falls count anywhere, fam. Full Nelson slam by that pit bull while Joshua takes a moment to taunt while Ryan Kent tries to recuperate on the apron there. The falling contest. I think that's a contest I could actually win. Standing 450 splash, Josh Wolf showing off his athleticism that sometimes might go unnoticed. As now he zones in on Perry Heenan with a zigzag. Heenan just stays getting drilled into the wood here. You know, if CMV damages the wood in any way, we're going to have to pay for it, guys. Come on. We don't have that kind of money. Josh Wolf now catching Ken off guard with a super kick to the back of the head. I guess this fight is going to take place here in this this side of the ring. Fans in the front row certainly getting worth their ticket as Josh Wolf runs right into a big boot by Heenan, who zones right back in on Azrael. I thought these two might actually team together a little bit here in this one. I guess I was wrong. Azrael just dropped on the security wall. Good God, in a pinfall attempt. One. Just a one count. Azrael looking to work his way back up to his feet, as is Heenan, while Ryan Kent takes down Josh Wolf. Keeps the attack on, talking that smack now. Trash talker Skywalker. All four of these guys beating the hell out of each other right here in front of the hard camera as Ryan Kent looks to drill his knee into Perry Heenan's face. And Josh Wolf's face dropped on the ring apron. Now Ryan Kent, if there's anything worse than just your standard Kent clash on wood, but Azrael just inadvertently or maybe on purpose saving Perry Heenan's life. Bateman, I don't think there's anything more excited anything that I'm more excited for than Lucifer Sin's debut this Thursday. Now look at Perry Heenan with certainly an interesting hold here, holding Kent's neck down and then he's stretching the leg over the back. Meanwhile, Azrael looking to crucifix Josh Wolf. Wolf's like, nah, fam, not about that life. You hate Sink. High knee there by Ryan motherfucking Kent. The Firestarter and Josh Wolf have been beating the fuck out of each other since this match started. Here Heenan now going back to the boa. Oh, Josh Wolf, I think just tried for an on the hunt. Gonna get a full over DDT instead. At least they're battling on this like thin, is that even a mat? It looks like just like a large towel or something. Azrael's back is getting murdered. First the security wall, now the steel post. Perry Heenan, please chill. Looking to incapacitate Azrael before this Sunday's Money in the Bank ladder match. Another single knee facebreaker dished out. by the fire starter. Everyone down but him as he looks to take the opportunity home with him. The Pitbull to his feet, not knowing what's coming. Perhaps he is. Nicely scouted. That's a nice rug. Fireman's carry, neck break over the overkill, as it's more commonly known as here in CMV. Punch to the back of the head by Ryan Kent. These two men certainly know each other very well. Spent the better part of the beginning of the season battling each other. That classic TLC match they had at Retaliation. Azrael trying to come over and bring it. Whatever Kent's going for. A little bit of nightfall. Drops down to 1D. I guess the entire match is going to take place here, as Heenan now goes for a pin just to get a 1 count. Not even going to answer that, Goat. Ryan Kent failing miserably to make this. There we go. Finally does it. Flying everywhere. Oh, no, not on the wood. Yes, Heenan counters again. I know every single way to get out of a Kent clash. Never 5 get erratic static. Hey, Paul Anderson in action this Friday on Genesis in a chamber qualifier. See that plug? You see that little segue there, Topher? Ryan Kent deciding to taunt the CMV universe. Gets thrown right up against the security barrier. And again, while Perry Heenan tries for a kick to the gut of Josh Wolf. What is Azrael looking for here? Trying for a soup. What is Wolf doing, by the way? What is that? I think it's got a figure 4 sharpshooter locked into Josh Wolf on Perry Heenan. But Perry Heenan, the submission expert, knows exactly how to escape, and he does. Oh, no. Wait. Josh Wolf on the hunt on the wood. Oh, down onto that mahogany. And Perry Heenan busy murdering Azrael's back again. Wolf gonna have it. Oh, Heenan surviving to make that save just in the nick of time. Poor Azrael. What did he do to deserve this? His spine's gonna be in a million different pieces after this match. Josh Wolf continuing to stomp away at Ryan Kent's chest. Heenan helps Azrael back to his seat like the kind humanitarian that he is. Now dropping him from behind, up over the shoulder. What the fuck is Heenan doing here? Torture rack position. Oh, just taking a little walk. Neck breaker, okay. Shaking the entire arena. As Heenan now decides, I want to beat the shit out of Josh. Swing out neck breaker. Perry Heenan looked like a trap squeeze he's got here on Ryan Kent. That is pain. Look at Jesus Christ. Kent actually, what the fuck just happened to Azrael? That was weird. Just like phased into the ring. And now beckoning for Wolf to get to his feet. But look at that. Off to the side. Perry Heenan pinning Kent, but just for a 1 count. Azrael taking a running start off the apron. Oh, Hurricane Rana. Comes Heenan just gingerly walking by. Ooh, the big dog. Azrael gonna try for a little bit of white noise. Look at just waiting. Kent's like, I'm hitting a Kent clash on you in this match, you son of a bitch, or a nightfall. Everybody else is down. Kent can have the pin here. Why is referee Perry White so far away? 1, 2. Oh, that was close. Ooh, oi, mommy. Now Azrael gets busted wide open. Of course, he's already wearing that mask, though, because of the fact that he had to shave his head. An ultimate sacrifice matchup, putting his hair on the line. Now he's too embarrassed to be seen. Azrael waiting in the wings to find himself an opening. Hit him with a crossbody and then loading. with these lefts and rights. Josh Wolf hook to the jaw again, turning Perry Heenan around. Kevin is randomly turning around again into the midsection. Here comes Ryan Kent to capitalize on the down boa. Ooh. I don't even know what Azrael's doing at this point. He's just flying all over the place, though, that Josh Wolf is going for a pin on Ryan. One. Azrael turns around gingerly like, no. Don't do that. Stop. Cease what you are doing, citizen. Under the barricade, punch to the back of the head. Perry's just taking a little bit of a nap there. I hate it. Like, you just trying to kick me, bitch? Azrael with a pin on Wolfie Boy. Oh, thought he had it, too. DDT by the former Anarchy champion. To another former Anarchy champion. Now going to go for the pin as Azrael looks to pick Wolf up to his feet. This might be the opening that he needs. Oh, man, the close calls. Azrael like, goddamn, my fucking back. That's gonna hinder him in the Money in the Bank, guys. Perry Heenan doing a job, like a good job. Virtually taking out one of his competitors. Making his odds better. Josh Wolf, hey, you come here often? Let this pin go down right in front of him. Luckily, it is only a 2. Ooh, nice neck breaker. Ryan Kent coming from behind like a ninja in the night. Wolf finally wakes up. Meanwhile, Perry Heenan get a knee down the gullet as Wolf DDT onto the hardwood. Oh no. Sees Ryan Kent. Stop your taunting. Joshua, of course, coming into this. That huge win over Schmitty on Fusion. Only a 2 count for Wolf, though. Perry Heenan seems a little bit upset. As Wolf goes for on the hunt, but Azrael just in the nick of time with that clutch-ass reversal. Now going to fire off a fucking pile driver. And Wolf is busted open. Azrael again with that casual breakup of the pin. Big asshole's chance to shine with that torture rack powerbomb. Who's gonna grab the win here in this fatal 4-way falls count anywhere match? Looks like maybe it's gonna be Azrael. Overkill a second time. Doesn't go for the pin though. Kent back to his feet. Helps Josh Wolf up, only to drop him down onto the knee. Azrael with a lateral press on Heenan. 2.99999. Look at that guy in the white shirt leaning over the barricade like, you all suck. I could beat your asses. Look how bad Ryan Kent wants to hit a Ken Clash on Perry. He's countered it twice and he counters it again. Heenan now. Gonna go for a DDT, but Azrael counters, punches to the gut. Are we gonna stay here for eternity, Soul? Will you be there with me? Pile driver and a pin by Azrael, but Josh Wolf's right there like, what? Oh, Wolf gonna let it happen. Yep, Josh had enough of this match, guys. Azrael victorious. Wolf's like, just fucking end it. Azrael gets himself the victory by pinning his former tag team partner. Oh, this is a nice angle. Yeah, Wolf's like, fuck this. I got places to be. I got a date, you know? Where were these camera angles during the match, you know? Would have been more thematic. I don't think any of these guys are ever be the same again, getting slammed down onto fucking wood. The boa says, the boa says, the boa says, the boa says. Azrael picks. Oh, look at the blood dripping down his mouth there. That's pretty sexy. All right, my fine feathered friends, as always, if you like what you saw and you want to see more, make sure you do drop a follow. Next time I'm live is this Thursday for reality. Speaking too fast there. Sometimes I realize I'm speaking too fast, and then I just, it just ruins it. It takes me out of my immersion. 10 out of 10. Can't patch. Immersion ruined. But next time I am live is this Thursday for Reality Wrestling. Then, of course, Friday for Genesis, guys. And this Sunday, the 4th of March.
I'm not sure.
And, okay, I didn't ask you anything. This Sunday, the 4th of March, will be Dark Carnival, an absolutely stacked card from top to bottom. Card will probably be posted on the site in the next couple of days, so make sure you get your predictions in. If you are not a member of our site yet, there you go, a link right there, cmvwrestling.com. All you got to do is register, a username and a password, bam, and you're in. Exclamation point CMV, let you know a little bit more about us. Official CMV _ is our Twitter. You can follow us for signings, updates, match cards, all that kind of good stuff. And let's close out the show with a little bit of a quote from the one and only DJ Khaled, all right? We have to get money. We have no choice. It costs money to eat, ladies and gentlemen. Love ya. And hopefully I catch you on the flip side, homie.